Hi, and welcome to the Goldstone Financial Group's daily broadcast podcast. Tax-free income. We all love the sound of that. But can we generate tax-free income in retirement? Here's Goldstone's Anthony and Michael Pellegrino.
What I'm going to tell you here is not for everyone out there, okay? So this isn't for everyone, but this is a strategy that can be utilized. Some of the higher net worth people, or just your everyday average Joe, people who are interested in generating more lifetime income or tax-free income in retirement. How can you do this? With no limit life insurance. Now, a lot of people say some love life insurance, some hate it, but the wise use it as a tool. And what they do, smart money, know that you can use certain life insurance accounts, not your general whole life, not term. I'm talking like indexed universal life, okay? Not variable, but indexed universal life. That does something like this. You overfund the policy. So you pay more into it without mecking the policy, modified endowment contract. So you can fund this policy meant to be used for life insurance. However, down the road, you could pull money out of it in the form of a loan tax-free. So let me give you an example. Let's just say you put in $100,000 a year for 5 years, okay?
Okay.
And then let's say this account has a big fat death benefit of like $3 million, okay? So heaven forbid you passed away, the family gets that $3 million, but how much taxes does your heirs pay on life insurance, guys? Do you know? Zero. So that's the one real true vehicle out there that the government allows you to pass on to your beneficiaries tax-free.
Right. Now, here's where you have to be careful, is that if your spouse knows you put in $500,000 and then your benefit is $3 million, you're most likely going to want to sleep with one eye open at night.
If you see a jug of antifreeze next to the
refrigerator, the
pot,
coffee pot. Yeah, exactly.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink it.
It's sweetener, you know. So here's the deal. So what you can do in a vehicle like that, I'm just throwing out hypothetical numbers, but if you put $100,000 in for 5 years and the death benefit's $3 million, now if you passed, heaven forbid, that goes to the family tax-free. But because the IRS allows life insurance to pass on to beneficiaries tax-free, there's a little loophole, okay, legal loophole, right. Very well known, right, that allows the money to grow tax-free, and then you down the road can start borrowing money, taking money in the form of loans of your account. And guess what? You're taking that money back tax-free. So let's say the death benefit's $3 million, all right? And let's say you start drawing $10,000 a month tax-free to live off of, tax-free. And then when you pass away, the death benefit pays back the loans you took out, plus there's extra that goes to the family tax-free. So this is a way that you can actually use life insurance as a form of a Roth on steroids, okay? Now, the negatives are this. Here's the negative. The negative is there's a cost to the insurance, right? So the insurance company, it's expensive. You know, the first 5 years or so, I mean, they're pulling a lot out in cost. However, it's one of those things that you have to pay them as the gatekeeper to be able to use this huge beneficial IRS tax-free type of an account. So again, it's not for everybody, but if you sat and looked at the numbers and your goal is to take as much tax-free income as possible, this could be something very, very powerful for you to look at. Again, there's a reason that many of the congressmen and senators and governors out there, where do you think they're putting, some of their money? You think they utilize this? Yeah.
Gosh, probably.
Do you think they're going to change the tax law on this when they're the ones using it as well?
And the ones who've created it.
Correct. Right. Correct. So these are things that they, for instance, may be using and utilizing. And guess what? So can you. It's a very powerful, best-kept secret out there of how to generate tax-free income in retirement.
The Goldstone Financial Group is ready to help with securing your financial future. And really, what could be more important? To set up a time for a complete financial review, just call right now 800-998-2622. And remember, there is no cost and no obligation for this review. 800-998-2622. This podcast is a presentation of the Goldstone Financial Group. I'm Bob Brinson. Thank you for listening.